Hello everyone, welcome back. Let's make gizzard dodo. Da 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 da. Drum roll. In today's video, we'll be making gizzard dodo. Yes, and you heard me right. I have the gizzard which I poured into the pot, and I have all my cube cut vegetables which I will be using. And da the dodo is also ready. Sit back, relax. Let me teach you the African way of making the gizzard dodo. So the first thing I did was to wash my pot. I added the gizzard which I'll be using into the pot. And this gizzard, I already seasoned it and marinated it overnight. And I have my ingredients. I have the plantain, the ripe plantain, which I'll be using. Again, I have the gizzard, which is already seasoned. I seasoned that overnight. I added curry, Maggi chicken, and here I have the red bell pepper and the green bell pepper. I have the chicken bouillon, which I'll be using. I have the vegetable oil, iodized salt. I have the rosemary, which I'll be using. And again, this is ready. And here are the bell pepper that I'll be using. Actually, the quantity of the ingredients you'll be using depends on the quantity of what you want to make. So what I'll be making today can actually feed 15 people. Yes, you heard me right. And I will be showing you how to make your Nigeria gizzard dodo. Sit back. So the first thing I did was to get the already seasoned and marinated gizzard. I poured that into the clean pot, and I added some water, and I allowed this to cook. Yes, that was exactly what I did. And this is almost ready. I added some water using my pot filler, and the water is already added. And now I just stir it up, and I allow this to cook for a while. Yes, that is how to cook your gizzard. Cover it up and let it cook. And the gizzard is already done, cooked. So the next thing I did was to drain out the water. And while that is going on, I have my plantain, which I'll be cutting the ripe plantain. That's what you want to use. So I diced all the plantain into a good sizable cubes, and this is ready. I put on the fry pan. I added the vegetable oil. That's what I have in that bottle. And I will be frying the plantain. And this is what I did. I added the plantain into the already hot vegetable oil. And our dodo is done. So I took out all the dodo. I allowed this to drain to get rid of all the excess vegetable oil. And this is exactly what I did. And this plantain was cut in a very sizable cubes, which is part of what you want to aim at to make sure you have a good gizzard dodo. And the next thing I did was to wash my red bell pepper and the green bell pepper, and I started cutting this into a sizable cubes. So this is what I did. I diced this into a sizable cube, and that was what I did for the green bell pepper too. And this is ready. Drum roll. So the next thing I did was to fry the gizzard. Remember, we already have our fried dodo. So now I decided to cut the gizzard into a sizable cube. The ones that are big, you want to cut them. And I fried this gizzard. And that was exactly what I did. And the fried gizzard is ready. Can you see? This is brown. You want it to be brown. You don't want it to be too hard. So you just want it to be brown, and the gizzard is ready. So the next thing I will be doing is to get my vegetable ready. Again, I have all the vegetables cut. This is the green bell pepper. It is already cut into a sizable cube. I have the red bell pepper already cut into a sizable cubes also. And the next thing I did was to cut the onions. You actually want to cut some onions. So I diced out the onions, and this is ready. And also I went ahead to cut the spring onions, the green spring onions, and that was already cut also. So all the ingredients are neatly cut into a sizable cubes, And the next thing I did was to fry. Yes, you heard me right. So what I did was I put a fry pan on the fire. I added the vegetable oil, and first thing I did was to add the onion, followed by the red bell pepper, the green bell pepper, the spring onions. I mixed everything together, added some seasoning into that, and I allowed this to cook for a while. Then I added my gizzard, because the gizzard is the hard one. Also, you want this to be soft a little bit, and I added the dodo and the fried plantain. And what I did was to mix everything together, and boom, this is ready. So yummy. And what you are seeing on top of it is the rosemary. I garnished that. And this is the outcome of the gizzard dodo. Will you try this out? Let me know what you think. This delicacy is actually rich in nutrients, vitamins, carbohydrates, protein, and all nutrients and vitamins and minerals that you need. So eating this, you're eating a balanced diet. Actually, you want to eat a sizable one. You don't want to eat too much. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Will you be trying this out? Until next time, when I come your way, it's still your girl Cecelia. I love you all. Bye for now. Thank you.